Runeterra Chronicles.
They were once the saviors of Shurima, the ascended warriors, gods among mortals. But power without purpose breeds destruction, and the ascended's glory turned to corruption. From their fall rose the Darkin, beings of unspeakable might and malevolence, whose thirst for domination threatened all of Runeterra. This is the story of their rise, their bloody wars, and their ultimate defeat. Episode 5: The Darkin, Shadows of Power and Redemption. The shattering of the sun disk left the Ascended without guidance. Their immortality, once a blessing, became a curse. Pride turned to jealousy, purpose to ambition, and unity to betrayal. Pride and despair turned many into monsters, birthing the Darkin. Among them were warriors whose names would echo in fear. Aatrox, the unstoppable blade; Varus, the spirit of vengeance; Rhaast, the Darkin scythe; Naafiri, the Darkin dagger. This is the tale of their rise, their battles, and the shadow they continue to cast over Runeterra. As the Darkin wars reached their peak, the allied forces of Runeterra knew they could not defeat these beings of immense power through sheer force. Instead, the greatest mages of the time devised a desperate plan, one that would bind the Darkin to their weapons, imprisoning their souls forever. Through forbidden magic, the mages created a binding spell that tethered the Darkin's essence to the very weapons they wielded. The ritual required immense power and sacrifice. Many mages perished as their life force fueled the spell, their final act ensuring the Darkin's imprisonment. When the ritual was complete, the Darkin no longer walked the land. Their weapons, now cursed and alive, were scattered across Runeterra, hidden in forgotten tombs, buried beneath the sands, or locked away in arcane vaults. Aatrox was once the paragon of Shurima's strength, a warrior whose blade turned the tide of battle and brought peace to the empire. Yet, peace did not last. When Shurima fell, Aatrox's immortality became his torment. Corruption seeped into his soul, transforming him into a Darkin, a being of hatred and despair. The Darkin blade, once wielded by Aatrox, lay dormant for centuries, buried in the ruins of a forgotten war. When it was discovered by a wandering soldier, the weapon seemed to call out, promising victory and power. But those who lifted the blade quickly realized the cost. Aatrox would take over their bodies, twisting them into monstrous forms to act as his vessel. For Aatrox, each host is a means to an end, a path toward ultimate destruction. His goal is not just domination, but the annihilation of all creation, hoping to end his eternal torment. The Darkin bow, containing the essence of Varus, was hidden deep within an Ionian temple. Protected by ancient wards, the weapon lay undisturbed for centuries, until war came to Ionia. When Kai and Valmar, two Ionian warriors, sought refuge in the temple, they broke the seals in their desperation. Varus's essence awoke, merging with their souls to form a new being. The Darkin's vengeance mixed with their love, creating a hybrid being torn between destruction and humanity. The scythe of Rhaast, buried in a long-forgotten ruin, was discovered by Cain, a shadow assassin from the Order of the Shadow. Drawn to its power, Cain claimed the weapon, believing he could master it. But Rhaast had other plans. Rhaast seeks to dominate Kain completely, twisting him into a vessel for his bloodthirsty ambitions. Their ongoing battle for control defines their every action, with Kain determined to master the scythe and Rhaast eager to consume him. The weapons of the Darkin are more than just relics. They are living curses, waiting for new hosts to unleash their power. Aatrox's blade cuts through entire armies. Varus's bow pierces the hearts of nations, and Rhaast's scythe carves a path of destruction. Each weapon carries the essence of its Darkin, their hatred and ambition unchanged. The Darkin's shadow looms over Runeterra, a reminder of the cost of unchecked power. As their weapons resurface, one question remains: who will wield them next, and what will they unleash? Thank you for watching Runeterra Chronicles. Which Darkin weapon do you think is the most dangerous? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more tales from Runeterra.